First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Quarterback gets the handoff. It's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Same tailback on the carry. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass made on the quarterback. That's good for a first down.
Hey guys, got a late start. You know, I always forget to turn my mic on, but we're playing number 7 Texas. Had a pretty good offseason. I was able to, I believe I maxed out. Oh man, you gotta catch that. I believe I was able to max out my coach for elite recruiter that I needed. So now oh man, throw the ball. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I really don't. He doesn't get the ball off quick enough. Doesn't throw it properly on the deep routes. It's really hard for him. Like I want to get triangle. Yeah. I got he is actually my transfer portal quarterback. I don't really like him. He has the throw power that I like, but he doesn't have the accuracy I want. If you know me from watching, look right there. Every time I throw it to my receivers, they get hit, they drop it. He can't throw it with the zip enough that I need. And he's crazy because he has 95 throw power, but it just seems like every time I throw it, there we go. I got very spoiled with Andrews the last 3 years. Bringing him in halfway through the rookie season, or his freshman season, replacing the starter that I had, and then his sophomore and junior year, just balling out, setting all the records, making the right throws. I was hoping he was going to stay at least one more year, but he ended up going to the draft, and there was no way possible I was going to be able to get him to stay. My other quarterbacks that I have on the roster, they're okay, but they're not where I need them to be to start. So I had to go pick up a quarterback from the transfer portal. And to be honest with you, I really don't like going to the transfer portal to pick up key positions like running back or quarterback. Receivers I'm pretty good with. I don't have to worry about that. Like I like to get linemen from the transfer portal, to be honest. Maybe even linebackers if I can. Only reason why I say that is because I like to breed them from the beginning. I like to get them up the way I want them, and sometimes the computer does questionable things when they're upgrading certain positions. So, you know, it's been hard trying to keep them because, you know, I would have stars or elites. You know, I redshirt them, and after that first season, they go right into the transfer portal. And the year before, I lost 2-star quarterbacks that were freshmen because I redshirted them because they came back and they wanted playing time, and I'm not going to start a freshman star or freshman elite quarterback. I just can't. I have to at least get 1 year of development before I can put them in because it's too hard. They're not exactly where I need them to be. Now they could have strong throw power, but that accuracy is what I need. Excuse me. And that accuracy starts to come through their second season. You know,
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the run game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I will say this though, this running back Swoop, he's the type of running back that I'm looking forward in the future. He's an elusive bruiser. I have actually two of them on the recruiting board right now. One of them's a gem. So I honestly I like the east to west playmaker, but when I'm having a hard time getting to the outside, I like to run this power play. And when I run the power play, I need somebody who can get in there and just give me a couple yards. If I can get 4 or 5 yards pretty much every run, eventually it's going to bust open in the second half. Oh, let's see if we can get this fourth down. I will say this, though. He's not too bad. Urshel, it's not too bad. I think that the supreme quarterback that I had before him just put a little taint on what I want and what I expect. So if you don't reach that bar, then you know that's your problem, not mine. I just don't want you. But here's the thing: I would have had a quarterback on that level if transfer portal BS that goes through with this would allow me to make a pipeline of quarterbacks where by the time they're a junior, they're going to be starting. And no later than being a senior, if you're on my team as a quarterback, you're going to be up there in the starting position. So it's just hard for me because, hey, I had it ready, I had it going, and NCAA decided to throw a monkey wrench in. It's like every time I have a quarterback and I sit him out, which I'm not understanding. If you have like Texas, for instance, this year, Arch Manning could have transferred out, been a starter somewhere last year, but he chose to sit down and wait his turn, and he stayed there behind Quentin Ewers when he should have been a starter last year. This game should take that into consideration. If you have a Heisman quarterback or a really good quarterback in front of you, and your team's winning, and your game or deal breaker is not playtime, they shouldn't switch to playtime, and then you leave the next year. It seems to me that only position that really does that often every year is quarterback. Every other position, if their deal breaker is not playing time, it doesn't switch. If they're red-shirted and there's somebody in front of them that's just 10 overalls higher than them, 15 overall higher than them, I mean, a 5-star freshman is literally going to be like a 75. That's good. Hey, man, look at this, man. Double hitting like that? It's crazy. If your starting quarterback has to be a 75, then you're not really going to be able to be effective passing against good teams. You at least want an 80 overall. If you can get an 80 overall, you're good. But 80 to 90 overall, that's really where you want to be at. I know I shouldn't have threw that. I did it anyways. And then just run it down beginning of the half. That was the one thing I did like about last year, where I can have multiple quarterbacks, 80, 85, 90. And then the next year they go 95, 90, 85, and they wouldn't leave. They would just wait their turn. Running backs tend to do that. They're good. They stay. My receivers do that. They stay. Pretty much any player that goes past 91, 92 will go to the draft. Which I'm okay with because I usually get like 30 players every season anyways with the recruiting. I think I will turn up the transfer portal to 10 after this season. It just sucks when it's players that you really want to keep and you want to progress with, and then they leave. It's my only thing. Is like I get players that I want, not players that are just, oh well, you're a top tier guy, so here let me get you. No, it's you're a top tier guy, but you got the speed I want in a certain position. You got the power in a certain position. You got the throw power in a certain position. Like it's what I want for my team to be great. So when they leave, it's like, man, I got to replace you, but now I'm replacing you with somebody who I didn't spend a year or two on, and they're fresh, and they don't have what you have or what you're gonna have.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hate it when it's like this. Try to do the unblocked man. But I got power, and the hole's not opening up. So right behind the left tackle is where I need to run. But for whatever reason, the hole is just not getting open. My puller, he's going backwards. It's to the point right now where I can't run for shizzle. And I need to, because I want to keep them honest. They're really holding off the edge for the passing. And then I can't really. Man, not working. Come on. Let's go. And with the elusive bruiser, you do have a man. Come on, just hold the block. You do have enough speed to get to the outside. But I just haven't been able to get to the open where I can showcase my size as well as my strength and speed. Of course, too worried about it going too far over. Stopped them. I didn't think we were. All right. If I want to put this game out of reach, I got to score a touchdown right now. My defense has been doing really good, stopping them. Now I gotta knock it out the park here. Here we go.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on your heels when you run the ball.
Man, if I didn't hit the lineman on the left, I would have been able to break right through there. They had nothing in the backfield. Slow it down. Make sure I pick up these yards. Get up in there. Come on, bro. Like, he swept underneath the blocker, bro. It's crazy. Like, just pick him up so I can pick up 2 yards. He went right underneath it. Look, he did it again. Bro. Oh, man. This freaking end, bro. I can't stand these ends, man. You got 2 BC ends. This is what I don't like about SEC. All of them do this, bro. All of them. They'll have some killer linemen that you just can't block. And if you don't have 90 overall linemen, good luck. You ain't stopping anything. They're coming in there. They're getting you. You're not blocking them. They're setting the edge. You can't go outside. You can't go inside. There you go. He wasn't hurting. I could have threw that stiff on him. They got this running back standing straight up. Bro. Yeah. Texas trying to make something happen here. Excuse me. I mean, I got what I wanted. Man. It's just that anticipation that I had last year with the quarterback throwing and get a little boost. I don't got it this year. I don't have it this year. So like those out routes, they will get so much separation. It's like he barely getting it to them before they get hit. And then when he do throw it with anticipation, it's not giving them a boost. My receiver used to catch that thing, and then all of a sudden they 5 yards away from the defender once they catch it. It's all right though. I'm hoping that the freshman that I got last year, the #1 overall recruit, I believe his name is Sheets. If he stays, he don't do no BS, I should have him for 3 years. I don't think he'll leave after his second year of play. He'll be a redshirt freshman next year. I should have him all the way up to his junior season. I think he's a star, maybe. I hope he is. If not, and here's the thing: if their stars or elites, you might only get them for 2 years, but they'll go up really high. If their impact are normal, you can have them all the way up to their senior year, but you don't really want to impact or normal QB because they're not going to be able to max out all the way you like them. Which I'm okay with. It is what it is, but get what you can get. If this was my quarterback from day one, he would have had that accuracy there. Bro, honestly, I didn't even see the safety over top because he blended into the end zone. Excuse me. Well, I'm cutting it close on those kicks. So worried about it being short like the first kick that overcompensating. I don't even know how to say that name. Nagata. Sorry, chat. That was my wife. She needed something from daddy. All right, so we beat Texas. We simulate. Show you what we're working with this season. I now have changed my recruiting status to gyms first, and then 5 stars. 5 stars the way that I want them. It's kind of hard for me this year to look at linemen besides like raw strength. It's kind of hard for me. But so again, contact seeker, I like him. Even though he's a contact seeker and I probably won't get the proper badges for him, he won't have anything to pull away. He's 90 speed. As a contact seeker, it's pretty good. Um, Juke move is horrible. So as long as I can get change the direction up to 90 or something, and I can get that, I'll be fine. I can get shifty up. But I do like that he's 90 speed and he's a gem. So that's the reason why I kept him. Free safety gem, 95 speed. That's perfect for me. I'm hoping that, I didn't have I wasn't even on his board at the beginning of the season, and I moved up to first. As you see on the right, it says 80 hours. I can get 80 hours on my recruits because of the elite recruiter status that I have for my stuff. So let me see if I can get his hard sell. And all my for the most part grades are up there. I like them. I like them a lot. They were crappy when I first got to UNLV, but after winning, it seems like predominantly all of them get up pretty high, to where you can actually be effective with it. Certain cells. So what I do is with my top gems, I go heavy. I want to get them out of the way as soon as possible. Again, like I told you with the alignment, I really don't know how to get the proper strength that I want. But I look at tackles, I want pass protectors. And then my guards and my center can be raw strength or agile, well rounded. That's fine. But he's a gym, 80 hours on him. I mean, I could send him this week, but I think I'll just wait to see what happens because I moved up, and if I can extend this lead on him, I won't worry about scouting. But I do want to have like this guy here. I'm going against Georgia with a top five, and he's with a 95 speed. I like him a lot. He's a number one corner. I want him bad, so I'm gonna see if I can, finagle my way up to getting this guy because I really want him. And, I want all of these guys, like all of these top tier guys here. I want them all. They're all what I want. The 84 speed, 5-star, 87 speed, but he's a 5-star. So he's like, yeah, it's not quite what I want, but for speed, but 87, 5-star, number 2 in his position. Yeah, I'll take him. Left tackle, well rounded, perfect. I mean, probably would be like an 80 something strength. I could work with that. Right tackle, pass protector. Again, if I get my right tackles, left tackles, pass protector, perfect. 92 speed. There we go. A lot of these ones I'm not even pipe tier. I'm sorry, primary pipeline tier. I don't even have anything for them. But second, see if we can get them from Georgia. I don't want Georgia to have these 5-stars. I really don't. This QB I like. Number one QB, 95 throw power. 95 throw power is what I like. I'm 5th now, which is where I want to be. Because I'm looking at everybody else. These top tier schools, like NC State, Duke, Clemson, North Carolina, I can pass them up. All I need is some more points for them. If I can get some more points on them, I'll be okay. Mike, he's a little slower, I believe. Yeah, but he's a 5-star again. Receiver, 91. Now we start getting a little more speed. Speedy guy, 91 speed, 5-star. Our wide receiver, 87 speed, but he's a 5-star. So I'm just like, okay, we can try. And I'm number 1 anyway. So, if I don't get him, I'm okay with that. It's all right. But to have a 5-star recruit possibly be a star or elite, that's where you want to go. Because if he's a star or elite, he's going to have lower caps, not that many. And then you can possibly get them, if they get points with the elite or star, they'll get a lot of extra off-season points. And you can upgrade them pretty easy. You can go back and forth, change the position to clear those caps to where you want them. So, I think it'll be all right. But again, I'm getting down to the end of my 5-stars, and I just hope that I can pick them up because having 25 stars will do. I think I had like 13 last year. 13 5-stars last year. which I really do enjoy because they start pretty high, and as long as they're not gems, their ceiling pretty goes to like a 85, 90 at the minimum. So, you know, proximity to home. See if I get one. So it's gonna be Star Search. I believe it's just Star Search as those two. So it's just let me look again. Star Search. So playing time and proximity to home. Those are the only two that have them. Yeah, that's the only one that has them. I'm not gonna leave yet. Let's see who else locked me out. Locked out, locked out. 75 on the list. I don't need any receivers. I don't think I need a quarterback. I should be good with quarterbacks. I don't need running back. As long as I get that guy. I think I do want a Mike, but it's like I won't get, cornerback. I don't want a boundary. Won't get to try a center. Right tackle. I'll let them do it. But that's also the thing is that if you can get your recruits early, it'll be perfect for you, you know. Helps you out a lot. Okay, so now I got 12 points. So when we look down here, I've maxed out all of these already. So I need to get rid of these two coordinators, which I really don't want to do. But man, there's nothing else I can do from them. Like, see, they've maxed out all of these. This is the ideal recruiting coach you can have if you want. Maybe he can get these up, these two up. But as time goes, he's only like a level 40. If he doesn't unlock some other stuff, he's gonna be stuck with extra points for nothing. Like, we got 2 players drafted in the first round here, and he could unlock this if he wanted to, but he would need to spend 50 in here to unlock talent developer. Same thing with this guy. Pretty much everything maxed out. Actually, he is maxed out. He can't put his skill points anywhere else. So unless he's able to unlock one of these, see, and here's the thing. I really wish the next one they give us the abilities to upgrade our coordinators. Because if you can build a recruiter from the scratch like you, or let's say you get another recruiter and you're able to, I'm sorry, if you get another coordinator that's pretty high, has a good start of what you want, and then you can build them up as well as your player, perfect, man. That's the goal. Because sometimes having to force lose teams and then go in the coaching carousel and try to hopefully find the coach, it's a pain in the butt to do. And I don't really like it. I don't like the fact that I'm going to have to get rid of these 2 coaches. And then I'm going to have to hopefully get the ones that I need. Because if I want to unlock this, I need 30. If this is the way I say next year where I can get what I want, I would take the extra points from these guys, unlock motivator, get their motivator to level 3, because again, they would have the discount as well. I would do one of them to have the discount for this, and then reverse it on the other end for. So let's say I have this offensive coordinator. I would unlock motivator on him, get his stuff all the way up to level 3 on all of these right here. So he will be frontline with those points. On my defensive coordinator, after I would unlock this for my defensive coordinator, I will go and frontline these ones first for the defensive coordinator, because it will be 12 points for him on all of these. But for this would be only 6. So, I mean, it would be nice to do it. But again, I have another 40 levels to go with my head coach. So it's actually going to be a while before I can get what I need done for motivator and talent developer. So, and then you also have the possibility of, you build them up and then they leave to get a better position somewhere else. So, I mean, there's always that aspect of it as well. You build up these 2 coordinators and your head coach the way you want them, and then they leave. But, it is what it is. This is the game. Got to play the game. That's why when I see little tricks and trades to, get what I can get, I use them because the game uses it against me. So I didn't run the ball too well last game. So I'm going to try to go run heavy this game. Hopefully Swoop doesn't get hurt.
Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive lineman gave him a verbal commitment just last week. Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive
University of Texas, El Paso. I played them last year in their hometown. Now they got to play me in mine. Let me see if I can get the edge.
We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution.
If I had a faster fullback, that's all I'm asking for. Get to the edge for me. No, I haven't done yet. I haven't really done the wishbone yet. Try it out. I really can't do that position or this play because
this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands.
I need 2 good running backs, and I need to be able to set the edge. If I can't set the edge, play's not going to work. See, I'm not supposed to cut it up like that, but the way this game has become, can't really get to the edge as well. I was doing this all day with Florida. Boy, I was getting to the edge. With the halfback lead on the wishbone, as long as you go out a little bit, you should be able to get in. But they're blitzing right up the gap and the outside, and wishbone is not that good. Yeah,
Miners offense will take the field for the first time.
El Paso, Texas.
A sensational performance led.
Yeah, these be the games that
First play of the drive.
it'd be too close for no reason. For no reason, just because the game wants to do it to you.
Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose.
I make it a point where I want to run the ball, and I can't. And it's not like my linemen are trash. No, I have some 80s and 90s on the line, but for whatever reason, I can't run inside, can't run outside. The I formation that I have, they close down on me. Look, like I'm not even supposed to backdoor like that. That I went to the hole that my lineman, my right guard, pulled from. Like that's not how the power's supposed to run. It's supposed to be on the strong side. For whatever reason, my line doesn't like to hold the block long enough for me just to get through. Right. It's like, man, collapse, bro. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense to me that we can't block 60s. University of Texas El Paso has 60 overalls. And I'm 80s and 90 overall. So this is why I be telling you about this game, how I be getting me sometimes. But, I gotta get the game.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And they'll stop him.
That's the crazy part is like my lineman who's supposed to pull, he just sits there. He doesn't really understand the key of just get inside the hole. Get in there and let me run right behind you. Whether I get 4 yards, 3 yards, or 10 yards. If you get in that hole, it's going to be good for everybody. I'm saying, like right there, 51 cannot pull. But he's the best one I got right now. You whiff the block. You pull and you whiff it. Like I'm used to my lineman pulling and decleating that running or that linebacker or that safety that come in. That's what they're supposed to do, but I don't know. This game, the impact run block, not where it needs to be. And still a young team for what I want. I'm just now getting a lot of the recruits that I need. I had 2 Mountain West, 2 Big 12, and then this is my second season in the ACC, so it's 6 years. The first couple seasons, I had a pretty tumultuous recruiting time. Only had a couple 4 stars, and the rest were 3 stars. So probably around like year 3 or 4, I was actually getting what, I could use. But it really wasn't until like last year where I was able to actually get all the guys I wanted, not just top guys. Remember, I was doing the, instant recruit method where you just load up with 35 first interest recruits. Start with your 5 stars and then go to your 4 stars, and then you just give them offer a scholarship and see who wants you. And then the ones who instant recruit, you move them up to the top of the board, and then the rest of them you just go through and scout and see who you want to keep from there, who you want to take off. But it's like it's in the blind now. You really don't want to spend more than 5 points on instant recruits. You can scout them first and then try to instant recruit them. But if they are somebody that you want and you just wasted on the scouting, you wasted at least 20 points, 20 hours instead of 5. So it's 25 to get them if the instant recruit does work instead of 5. And that 20 could have gone to somebody else. And then sometimes, there might not be a one. So in essence, you're either going to spend the extra 20 or you're going to save 5. Well, no, you don't even save anything. So you're going to spend. Well, I mean, I guess if you instant recruit them without scouting them and they're who you want, you save 20. But then if you scout them and they're not who you want, you save 5. Okay, yeah. Because either way, you're going to scout them. But I just prefer to if I can get them with one fucking push of a button, 5 hours, I would rather just do that. It's okay if they're not ideal for me, because then, they could just be a roster filler. And then if I do need to encourage transfers and they're not up to par where I need them to be by their second or third year, they can go. Because I'll tell you this, I did have 112 recruits. So I had to get rid of almost 30 people this year. Which is why I said I will do the transfer portal. I don't mind moving it up to 10. Because I'm not losing any seniors, really. I don't ever keep guys to seniors. So I think I had 4 people go in the draft this year. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you just run it long enough, you can open up the run game. But it took a whole first half, pretty much, before I was able to do that. Hey, man. It's because I hit that outside guy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are they turning around? If he doesn't turn around in the hole, that's touchdown. Like, just get in the hole and go to the next guy. Man.
The Rebels will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Here we go. Trying to do it on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first
See, 63. That's how you lay somebody out. When that linebacker comes up across the line, lay him out. That's all I want. It's all I want from my pullers, my blockers.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Shoot.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Rifles it down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, he's getting it.
I did not mean to throw it like that. Sometimes I push the button, but I push it too fast and it doesn't register. So it makes me move out the pocket. Trying to throw the outside shoulder throw to the seam. Same receiver, but I wanted it quicker. Shoot, swoops back. Said he wants some of that action now. Swoop said, you ain't just gonna let my backup get all the freaking rushing yards. You gonna give me some too. I should have known. But he didn't move. I knew he was blitzing. I just thought that I could get under him quick enough. See, come on, man. If 63 just keeps going to the next level, hits that linebacker or that DB, I'm off to the races. For whatever reason, they like to just cut back, and I don't know why. Like, that's the stuff my son used to do when he first started playing and we were running power. And I had to get in his behind, like, listen, if there's nobody there, the guy you're supposed to block is not there, go to the next guy. And there were so many times where that would happen. The guy he's supposed to block comes inside, gets washed down, and he will go to the next level, and the running back's right behind him while he decleats a freaking linebacker. And then we scoring touchdowns. Headset died. Whatever reason, it drains pretty fast.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down.
Bruh. I don't know. DeLuca, man. Luca, that's a horrible route you just did. Bro, I can't get you the ball if you're going to run around like that. Like, you just let him just stay in front of you and you didn't even get around him. There we go, Wicks. There we go, Wicks.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They built a cushion. They built the lead. But you can just tell the confidence.
These receivers, man. I don't understand how these receivers don't catch the ball. It's like, yeah, it's damn near a hot route. But come on, man. It hits you in your hands, you take a step, and then somebody hits you and you drop it. All right, Wicks.
don't know that tight end I had last year was he was moving. He was able to run around. He wasn't even that fast.
There are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening.
Yeah, this quarterback, bro, he's gonna be the bane of my existence this year.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And he has a step. That one never open, and it finally is, and can't connect.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got the quick pass. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Rebels decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to... This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Man down on the play as the officials... UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find an easy lane. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense. Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward, blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him.
All right. Almost done with this game. University of Texas, El Paso. Thanks for coming to Vegas. Stop at the casino on the way out. Pleasure doing business with you guys. On the clock out. Backup got 200 yards rushing. It's crazy. It's crazy how that hole just closes on me. He's so slow. He's so slow. He's so slow. Oh, oh. Get that, boy. Backside blocking. That's what I'm talking about. He's actually a good running back that I like. He just doesn't upgrade well. I really need to get these motivators and stuff. I really need this talent developer and a motivator. I should have hopefully one recruit right now. I just did one visit. Nope. Didn't get him. All right, well, let's see where we're at. Edwards. He's almost there, see. That's the one I thought I was going to get. That's why. Oh my gosh, I'm just the biggest buffoon in the town, bro. This is why he didn't commit yet, because I didn't do this. The biggest buffoon in the room is me, bro. Almost there for him. Almost there for him. He's probably almost there. And I moved up. I just hope that by the time that they get to the top 5, he will be ready to come to me. I'm sorry. I'm being weird right now. Okay, so I'm hoping that when they reset the influence board after he gets to his top 5, which is next week, if he doesn't go to Georgia right now,
The reset to his top 5. I'll be right there next to Georgia. I can set my schedule, visits. Hold on. All right, because I do really want him. And seeing as I moved from 0 on the interest board all the way to second, hopefully by the time he gets to his top 5, I can close the gap on Georgia, schedule a visit with him, and then be good to go from there. So we'll see what happens. But again, these recruiters that I have are excellent, and I love them. But, I got to expand my coach. And I can't do that with what I have right now. So I'm first for all of these, which I'm okay with. I think I have 2 bye weeks in a row, something like that. Yeah, I got 2 bye weeks in a row. So hopefully I can get some of these recruits off my list so I can start working on other ones. But, when you have 19 5-stars, if you can get 15 of them, you're good to go. And as you can see, I'm number 1 on all of them. And that's just from having those recruiting OCs and DCs. When you have the influence, like, you consistently will improve ahead of everybody else, where you're not going to have to worry about if you're in first and they overtake you. Some of these guys I'm ahead of, and I have a weaker pipeline tier than them, or none. Like here, I have none. Michigan's probably going to try to close the gap on me. They're going to be probably the worst one for me to fight, because Michigan is a 5-star, 4-star school, whatever it is now. But again, like this, Texas, they're only a 2-tier, but I'm way ahead. Texas A&M, I'm 4, they're 5, I'm way ahead. I got to catch Georgia. LSU, we're both 5 tiers, I'm way ahead. And again, these guys here from 9 on, I'll start to add more points on once I get these top tier guys taken care of. So all of these guys, I'm way ahead on most of them. Again, Georgia, trying to get this guy. I gotta have 80 points for him. I don't have it, but if I could just hold on a couple more weeks, I could put some more points on him. But for now, I'm just working my way up. I'm closing the gap on Duke. I'll probably catch Duke. I'll probably be top 3 for this quarterback, which I really do want. He's a dual threat with a 95 power. Come on. I honestly prefer a 6'5" pocket passer, but 6'1", 95 throw power. I haven't seen a dual threat with that type of throw power. See, told you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Just give me a couple more. Oh, see that. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. So now I'm going to have about 300 extra points to work with, which I'm happy for now. Yep, 260 extra points. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you got to remember, these are all 5 stars that I'm getting right now. So now if I go here to him, I go boom, boom, find this one, which is F on the proximity to home. But you know what? It's okay. I don't need to be close to your home. You want championship contender, you came to the right spot. Now let's go. We're just gonna go here and we're gonna start working our way, getting these visits, and then putting more points on other guys where we can. What is it? Conference prestige. Let's see. Conference prestige play style. What is he? Free safety. Oh man, my eyes. Okay. So it's gamer. Gamer's the only one. Love it. I'll also go here. Yeah, let's go here. Conference prestige. 10. Ooh, I don't even know which one. Okay, see, look, I just passed Georgia. I told you when he gets to the top 5, probably going to pass him, but I wasn't sure, and it worked out. So let's see what we can do. If we can get this or not. So it's playing time, and I don't have anything else open. So I need 3 question marks, with playing time being one of them. So it could be Star Search. So far, so good. It could be football influencer. Okay, so we're torn here between not gamer, football influencer. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? And Star Search. So Star Search and football influencer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna soft pitch both, so that next week we can actually get the one that we need. Because I already have another 35, 40 points put on them, so it shouldn't go down too much. But then I can get the ideal pitch and get that boost. Playing time. Might as well do playing time because it's an A+. I need him. I need him ASAP. Where's he? See, look, and I went up on all of these guys. So, but I want this quarterback, so I'm gonna put some extra points on him. It was looking good. Conference prestige. Let's see what we got here. Conference prestige. Yep, conference prestige. So it's conference prestige and coach prestige. Okay, so it could be this one, status seeker. That's what I like to see. It's the only one. So again, I'll go through all of these, see which one can change. Cornerback, boundary. Let me see what I get. Championship contender. Let's see if I can get this championship. Yes. So house call. Oh, yes. Primetime player. So it was primetime player and house call. So again, we're going to soft sell. House call. Primetime player. And then just because we're doing that, we're going to load up extra for this just so that we can get it going properly. Schedule a visit for him. No. All right, schedule a visit for him. Coach prestige, brand exposure. So put the rest of my points on him. So go for those with the brand exposure. All right,
Yo.
chat. We're gonna end the stream. Thanks for coming. See y'all later.